Welcome back to another episode of the VGB Sides, where we highlight video games that may have been overlooked, underrated, or are objectively bad, but have some great music in them. If I were to ask you, what is the regular Nintendo game with the best soundtrack, you might respond with something like, I don't know, Mega Man 2, Castlevania 3, Contra, DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Zelda 2, Ninja Gaiden, Batman, and the list goes on and on and on. Seriously though, comment down below with your favorite NES soundtracks. What if I told you that there was a horribly underrated and overlooked game on the system, specifically for the music? The Guardian Legend, which released in 1988, originally in Japan, North America in 1989, and in the EU in 1990, is actually my personal favorite Nintendo game. This game means so much to me, both for nostalgic reasons and the game itself. One thing that I always thought was so funny is how lame the North American cart was in comparison to the Japanese one. Just look at how much more badass this Japanese cart art is. Even the European one is a lot better. What the hell were they thinking on the North American cart? Some guy with snake eyebrows and a lot of blue mascara in a lightning storm on Mars does not really convey what this game is about. Also, you gotta check out this commercial for the game.
The action was blazing in Zelda. The adventure was a blast with Link. Now experience Guardian Legend. Guardian Legend, the most action-packed adventure of all time. Killer crabs, mutant lobsters, secret passages, spectacular transformations, shooting cyclops, deadly jaws, exploding anemones, devious traps, unlimited firepower, a large choice of weapons, and more action than you ever thought possible. Guardian Legend for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay, now let's get on to the music. Okay, so the Area Zero Indoors song, it's the first area once you land on the planet. You're greeted with this absolute banger. And although it is really only roughly about 25 seconds long before it loops, it is so infectious that you won't even realize that it was so short. I would listen to this literally for hours while I was reading my Worlds of Power books in my room. Now, as good as the overworld music is, the corridor music is where it is at. And it is so interesting to me that how they can have a theme that is literally so short, as this one once again comes in at around 24 seconds. But it really doesn't get old in a level. That is the sign of a masterfully written soundtrack. Take a listen. Okay, so the Area 3 and 4 corridors are definitely my favorite jam in this game. It rocks that blue scales in such a way and has such an awesome tone, playing with the low tone and back up to the top. It reminds me a lot of the styles that you would see with Bach and in a lot of Castlevania pieces as well. It's more of that Baroque style of composition. Alrighty, so the Area 5 and 6 corridors, these are actually the longest piece of music in the game, of areas that you control, and coming in at an impressive 40 seconds before looping. This track always gave me some Zelda 2 feels, just in the sound choices. Here, take a listen. Okay, so this ending track, topping the length of the tracks we have spoken out today, coming in at a staggering 48 seconds before looping, is another one that I would just leave playing while I read or I played with my toys or something. This one has such an awesome tone, and it reminds me of a mix of if Blaster Master and Deja Vu had a baby. God, it's such a good tune. Alrighty, well that does it for another episode of the VGB Sides. Thank you so much for watching, and a reminder, I stream out here on YouTube and Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so if you like speedrunning, retro, voice acting, and more, be sure to look out for those streams. And lastly, a musician loved to spend all of his time doing dangerous stunts. He wasn't doing them to impress anybody though, he just liked the thrill. Okay, you guys have yourselves a good one. I'm out.